Hello everybody, hope you're doing well and keeping safe and well and your loved ones are keeping safe as well. Today we had the September meeting of the newly named Lucan, Palmerstown and North Clondalkin Area Committee. Very busy agenda. Councillor Alan Hayes, his first day in the chair today as well. So a number of matters were discussed. One of the main things that a lot of people have been asking me for information about is around the tree maintenance programme and where that stands right now. So those works were paused for the second quarter of this year. They've resumed and we're starting now to get quarterly reports of what's planned for the quarter ahead and what works have been completed in the quarters gone. And I've asked the management to continue doing that for the next 2 years so that we can communicate to you about when trees in your estate are due to be maintained. I've also asked them to look at trees that are blocking street lights, especially as we go into the winter months, about getting them maintained and pruned back to improve public safety in those areas. They've committed to me that they will look at those ones that are causing particular dangerous situations, so I'm going to follow up with them with some locations. But if you have some ideas about what trees you'd like me to recommend and bring to their attention, please get in touch. So things from all parts of the electoral area were discussed today. We had a great discussion about the North Clondalkin Library. All being well, we're hoping to see that open in the middle of October. I got a sneak preview as part of the Culture Night celebrations 2 weeks back, and I have to say, really impressive. I think one of the highlights for me was certainly seeing the installation of a changing places bathroom for inclusion in the library itself. So that's fantastic. Moving over to Lucan, a few bits and pieces that I had on the agenda. One particular thing that's been raised with me by a number of people regarding Esker Cemetery. We know it's under pressure in terms of grave plots and so on, but a lot of people have come to me and said that they'd love to see a wall installed in Esker Cemetery for urns, to store the urns of ashes of their loved ones. I'm happy to say that motion was passed today by the area committee and we're going to get an update in November as to what the feasibility and cost of that might be, so I'll come back to you with an update then. Residents of Ballyonn Square have been concerned about the estate being taken in charge. I raised that with the council today. They're going to resolve to finish that file and get the estate taken in charge by the end of 2020, but I'll follow up with further details on that. Cycling pictograms are to be completed on St. Lomond's Road. There was some work done on those before the restrictions came into place, and I've been told that they will be completed before the end of the year. And I was delighted that my fellow councillors joined me in passing a motion celebrating Esker Boxing Club and the fact that they've got a big anniversary coming up ahead of them in 2022 and supporting their access to new premises. Moving over to Palmerstown, obviously a lot of disappointment still at the decision to award permission to the strategic housing development at the old Vincent Byrne site. And I was happy when other councillors joined me today in saying that they would support the installation, the insertion of a commitment to a grade separated junction between Kennelsford Road and the R148 to alleviate some of the traffic pressures that might come as a result of that particular infrastructure development. The other thing that I was happy fellow councillors supported today was the need for a local area plan for Palmerstown as part of the overall county development plan process that we're in right now. I think we really need to now strike while the iron is hot when we look at Palmerstown, make sure that we maintain the heritage village, but that we also improve things like traffic flow and general dealing with problems of infrastructure and transport and so on. So watch this space for more information on that. And also there was a motion before the council today to fast track and to move forward with a heritage app for Lucan. I'm happy to say that councillors were open to including Palmerstown in that process as well. So we're looking forward to seeing progress on that as well.
We also asked for an update on the accelerated maintenance programme that affects a number of council houses across the county. There was some discussion on the necessary maintenance for houses in Balgaddy. We were assured that the funding is still there, that COVID is the main cause for the delays, but we've asked for extra data and extra information on how we monitor progress in this going forward, so I'll keep you updated on that.
So a lot of stuff going on there. I'll be posting individual updates on my social media channels over the days ahead. As ever, if there's anything I can help you with or you'd like to provide me to give you some advice on, please get in touch either here on Facebook, my email address, or by phone on 087 784 0898. Slán agah agus cuine slán.